So myself, Nilesh Hase. I'm working as a head of innovation for Quality Gears, and it's been a long 16 years of journey with the company where majorly I look into the performance assurance and management domain. And I'm always been passionate about the new challenges and taking new roles every 2, 3 years. I keep on changing the roles. I also started new revenue generating services and successfully delivered it across the globe, be it India, Middle East, Southeast Asia, and so on. So, and also recently awarded as a game changer for the company. So currently my vision is to develop a platform which will help our clients to deliver delighted customer experience and give us a sustainable revenue. That is what I'm working on currently. Session is about need of an UDM, Unified Digital Experience Management Platform, where AIOps meets the business ops. I mean, in today's age, the digital transformation is happening so rapidly, we cannot stop that to happen. But there comes a challenge is how we manage the customer experience. So that is a key thing for everyone. And now for that, everyone in the industry or everyone in the organization, every department of an organization should break the silos and work with a single agenda, a single goal of achieving a delighted customer experience. Then and then only it is going to happen. So for that, in this session, what we have done is we have actually built a platform where we integrated all the data points coming from the IT, where IT normally looks into the KPIs is like application monitoring, is like server network database logs, so on, a lot of data, firewalls, and the business normally looks into the revenue part of it, then customer acquisitions, conversion rates, then voice of a customer is a major thing now, where people voice out their opinion on the Twitter, Instagram, then Play Store, app stores of the world. And also they look into the CLVs, like customer lifetime value. So we bring all this data together into one single platform and give them a unified view where we actually try to stitch the user journey, a single user journey from the end user device till the last leg of a data center till the third party. And then AI on top of it, try to identify the weak link and give you the right root cause analysis where exactly is the problem. So the first session of the session, I would able to cover. I would like to cover the AOps thing, because AOps itself is a very vast thing, and if AOps is going to change the game of an IT ops altogether over the period. Say to give a statistics, currently the IT ops. I mean, to resolve the issue itself, to identify the issue itself. First thing is to identify issue, and then the recovery time. So identify the issue. The statistic says that to identify issue, it takes near about 15 minutes of a time in an average, and for the recovery, it takes near about 1 hour of a time in an average. Sometimes it goes beyond that as well, beyond days as well. How our platform can able to bring down that 15 minutes and 1 hour to less than 5 minutes, is that we are going to focus more there, and so that we can actually bring down the time of identification and time of uh, 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 recovery altogether. And the second part of a session, will touch base upon some of the business KPIs, and that business KPIs, how we can actually integrate that business KPIs, map that business KPIs to the IT KPIs, and AI on top of it is going to infer the lot of insights and lot of valuable inputs to give them a single unified digital experience where we can manage the customer experience very well. Right. So this is not only about the theories, because AIOps is going to change the game of IT for sure. What we are going to do is we are going to show them a live demo as well. In the live demo, we are going to show them actually that how does we can actually take out the noise out of the noise out of the data, and we have the only a good data. From the good data, how we can infer the information and provide a unified view, unified dashboard where the identification of issue becomes quite faster. And then for the recovery of an incident, we provide a smart alert where with the smart alert, they get the exact root cause analysis so that the right people in the IT knows that where exactly to look into it, what exactly is to tweak. And then there will be auto healing as well. So some of the issues we can do the auto healing where we don't need a human intervention at all. Our intelligent automation system can able to resolve the issues by themselves. And again, the maturity to this would be the predictions, like how AI can help us to stop the outages to happen in the first place. So some of the prediction models that we have built in-house in Quality Chaos, we're going to demonstrate that how we can help us to avoid the outages in the first place. And then there would be some of the business KPIs, voice of customers, like how the voice of customers is going to change the game, is going to decide the direction that we are going to do the monitoring and what is needs to be focused. That will touch base upon a little bit there. And yeah, so more or less on the ops and the business ops and how the integrated view could able to give insights to both IT and business. So this session is majorly valuable for the IT managers as well as for the business managers. They will get to know that how collaboratively they can able to help and try to achieve the revenues and the business goals, business objectives to have the delighted customer experience. Yeah, AI is going to play a major role for sure. So, as far as the IT industry is concerned, I will say that there are three factors or three parameters where AI is going to play a major role. One thing is the data, second thing is the people, and third thing is the processes. Data, people, processes. Now, gone those days where data is treated like a junk. Now everybody, the smallest industry to the largest industry, at least started storing the data. So from the past 2 3 years, everybody has started storing the data. They know the value of a data. Now the data is kind of a new oil, and we term people is like people and process is like a machine. So if you change the data, you change the machines and the machines, but the data remains the same. They can serve any kind of a machines anywhere. So to give an example, it's like even the recent research says that there are about 500 trillion data has been generated every day in the largest industry only on the digital platforms. Now this 500 trillion is a huge, is a humongous data. Now out of that, the challenge comes is like the AI is going to help us to remove the noise out of it, because it is said that 70% of the data is just a noise out of it, and only 30% is a good data. So AI is going to help us to know that filter out the noise out of it, the redundant data out of it, and we'll have only a good data. And on top of the good data, we'll have to apply the right algorithms to derive the patterns, derive the correlations out of it, to give you the valuable insights, so that we can actually take care of the customer experience very well. So there's a one part of a story where we have a data as a challenge, which can be catered by the AI very well. And the second part of the story is the people and the processes. Now, people, people are keep on changing. They keep on moving out of the industries. When they move out of the industries, they can actually change the role within the organization. Like a AI ops expert, IT ops expert can take the role of, let's say, a DevOps, or your database expertise can get into the role of data scientist, or your developer can get into the role of automations. So like the people are changing. As the people change, the intelligence, the expertise, and the knowledge goes along with them. Now in this scenario, how we need to have one central system where we collect all the knowledge base, and with that knowledge base, we could able to with that knowledge base, the AI is going to improve it over the period, mature it over the period, and give us a valuable insights out of it, so that we can actually help both the idea and business teams to achieve their goals as a delighted customer experience. Definitely, AI is going to change the game over the period. Yeah, that's for sure. At least for 10 years from now. I mean, it is still a long way to go, I'll say. But if I have to word it in a one word, I'll just say a simplicity. It's like, there are new technologies are coming every day. New technologies, new innovations are coming every day. So my approach is to see this and approach it in a very simplistic way. This is what I feel that it makes me keep on moving towards my goal. So there is another thing is like whenever actually I take any new rules or any new challenges or new innovations in place, I keep asking myself that what are the things that are not going to change over the next 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years of a time. I mean, change is a constant now. We cannot avoid the change, but out of that, what is not going to change? If you can keep a control on that, then probably we are in a better control to achieve the new innovations and new explore into the new areas. So there comes the 4S theory. Is the 4S theory that I normally try to follow. Even the Apple and Amazons of the world, they also ask the same question and they have the same answers of the 4S. It's like simplicity, stability, security, and scalability. It's like whatever you build should be simple enough to use, should be simple enough to maintain. Even the layman can be able to maintain and use it, and it should be stable enough. So that stability also makes a very important role, is because unless and until your platform is stable enough, you cannot go and achieve more innovations onto it. So it should be stable enough. Security is also most important things. Now with the current pandemic situation that happened, the work from home has become a norm for everyone, and with the work from home, the collaboration has become a challenge, and the accessibility has become a challenge. The security plays a very important role here from now, is because the data security part is going to be a key to every platform that we are going to build. And the fourth thing is the scalability. Is like scalability. Whatever platform that we build should be scalable enough to cater any kind of a load. Like if you have 10 users, 100 users, thousands or millions of users coming in, it should perform the same to everyone. So these are the four S that for probably that I keep on following and probably keeps me moving towards my goal. That's what I feel.